How's it going? Dill.
Dylan.
Yo.
Hello.
Alright, cool.
Yay.
Reading this chat.
Yeah. And we're in pick and ban. Wow, that was quick.
Indeed, Reno. It was really quick. What is
So,
happening?
I was gonna say there's probably a Vi-ban coming for next round, and first ban from yeah, first ban is Vi go by for box. Definitely. Right. Do you have the straw poll, by the way?
Hold on.
Yeah. It's tied. 2 votes for Frontlash, 2 votes for Rob.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go vote for Frontlash and break the tie, so...
No, I was on Dukes?
The subway
Dude.
train?
Rob fanboy train.
Rob fanboy train.
The best player in the league train? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
So, Menbong?
Whoa, not even close. Nowhere near
Sorry,
that.
did I say best player? I meant worst player. What?
There we go. Hey, I'm right up there with Greg.
For the worst player?
Yeah.
I agree. Is that a Morgana ban? No
Oh,
God.
that's a misfortune.
No, the third ban.
No,
Yes,
yeah, no
yes,
Ghana.
it's Morgana. They don't want to
Rhea.
see Rob play Morgana mid.
That's it.
Morgana?
Yes.
I Okay.
So I think the Vi ban's definitely good. I'm still not sold on the misfortune ban. I know it's a fudgy, like,
Special.
yeah, but I just don't like where she is right now. The Rakan first pick coming in, wow. So they realize that Murphy is the carry in that bottom lane, and they're like, hey, just get more kills on Rakan. Build an AP this time. You gotta carry Fudgy.
Well, carrying
Y'all
Fudgy, that
Strand-
sounds fucking horrendous to try to do.
Oh my God. People screwing with the bans. Well, they're gonna ban Xayah and then just pick the Rakan again anyway, and this time the Zac gonna be the pick for Rurion. Get him off that split pushing Jax, put him on a tank. He is, what's it called?
Team-centric now.
He's really good on tank jungles, so. But Sivir for Piper? Okay.
Hey.
Okay, so, but see, you left the Ezreal up.
Exactly.
That's where you could have had the misfortune. Like, Ezreal, I know it was 0, but my goodness. And the Poppy coming out.
Oh my
from
God,
last-
is this gonna be the spicy Poppy jungle?
It's not
I mean-
that spicy, it's pretty
Yeah.
standard.
Is it
I
really?
mean, it's,
Is it
Poppy's
really
not a
though?
bad jungler, she's got decent clear, percent health AoE damage on her Q.
yeah,
Coming
good
out with
gank
the-
assist.
With the ultimate buff now, just gonna be even better at assisting ganks, especially when you have the charging people into walls and denying dashes. It's a very good pick into Zac, particularly. I think is
True.
what they're going for here.
But when was the
Yeah.
last time you saw Poppy jungle?
When Frontlash played it last time.
Pretty recently.
Exactly. There you go.
And then Juice Me Austin selecting the Trundle for what is going to be Big Dick Jimmy in
That's
the
gonna be a
top
top
lane.
trundle, yeah. Going away from the Malphite, which was left up. So that's. I mean, I find that curious. I don't know.
I mean, Trundle's, Dylan will tell you about Trundle. Tell us about Trundle, Dylan.
Trundle's fucking incredible at a front-to-back team fight. It's gonna be able to deny the follow-up from the engage of the Rakan or the Poppy. Just his pillar is a huge asset to the team, and he's just gonna press R on Poppy and become massive. They just Lunchbox of Doom drafting a really, really great front line for the team, especially for a Sivir who really, really needs a good front line to excel. Doing that front-to-back team fight, just throwing her auto attacks on the front line, having it bounce towards the back line. I think it's a really good pick from. It's a really good first 3 draft.
Wait.
Graves, sure. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ran out of time for the ban. That's.
Yeah. I think they kind of realized right as they said that they kind of realized the Poppy's gonna be going to the jungle. And then they banned Nasus already before the Karma ban came in.
It's like, we don't care. We're banning this.
It's interesting to see Power Bottom Boys ban the Karma away. I guess they don't want to see the Sivir Karma bot lane. Because I don't believe
True.
Juice Me Ashen plays at mid. And the brand ban coming out, that's probably for a Grant.
True.
For Bear Senor right there. Interesting to see. So we still got what, mid lane and support for box.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And then for Power Bottom
Yeah,
Boys,
let's
we're still looking at
support-
jungle and mid.
Unless it's support Trundle.
That would be something. I highly doubt it, but I do think it is viable. Kennen. I am
That's a Kennen. Wait, would that be a Kennen
Mid?
lane? Does Juice Me Ashen play Kennen, or is that actually a
Trundle
Kennen top
support?
Trundle support?
that. I don't think Kennen mid lane is a Juice Me Ashen, but Wolf. This is a Cho'Gath top, so a huge front line so far in terms of Poppy and Cho'Gath, and the mid lane pick right now, which is good luck knowing who you're laning against right now. Orianna for Rob. And I got a really good team comp right there. A lot of circles on the ground. Everyone's got a
Lots of
circle except for Cho'Gath, Q, Orianna, Vault, Rakan, Poppy, W, and then there's just Ezreal. So what would you run out this comp with? For box, Dylan?
Singed. Singed mid.
The Malzahar? So. What is that? Sriracha is not. Oh, Sriracha.
So that will be a Kennen mid lane.
It's Kennen mid, Trundle top, Sivir Soraka bot lane, which is not that bad actually.
Sivir? I hardly know her.
Out.
I think Rich is leaving.
I think they put down their headset. They're like,
No, bye. Damn it.
Alright, success, let's go. Alright, Bedbug, me and you.
Alright, you're play-by-play, I'm still a color. Cool. Success. Success, he says.
God damn it.
That's
I'll
awesome.
get a beer.
Grab me one.
I like former president / CPR pulls out that joke all the fucking time, and I'm just like, god damn it.
Yeah, dude, totally makes sense. PEMDAS. That's the way that I look when I look at this Lunchboxes of Doom composition. I just say, yeah, makes sense. PEMDAS, because it's the only thing that can really explain it.
Yeah, I also ignore me while I'm changing around the overlay, but I don't know what this comp is in all honesty.
Okay, so let's just break it down piece by piece. Zach has great engage level 3 on and can get anywhere. The only problem is you have to get over the Cho'Gath and the Poppy W, which is what's the Demacian standard, or what is it called?
Demacian standard is Jarvan's flag. I do
That's right.
not know what Poppy's W is. I'll look it up in game.
I'm looking it up right now. The W is steadfast presence. So you gotta get around that. That's gonna be pretty tough.
I'll be back in just a second. Keep talking.
Alright, cool. Trundle into the Cho'Gath though is not too bad. You can shred that, and you have a Sivir who in the late game, if it's front to back, you can steal the stats off of either one of the tanks that's the Trundle, and then, you know, hopefully get some of those crits from Sivir and the bouncing blade right there. I hope someone's close to get finished. Kennen, just instant engage, AoE teamfight presence. probably going to want to lock down that front line and then have, Soraka in the back, just kind of providing, healing for all your tanks to where you can win extended fights. Only problem is you really, really need to watch out for this Orianna. Ezreal's going to be jumping and going everywhere with the Rakan, so you can either catch out the Rakan with the Trundle Pillar if he tries to engage, Spell Shield with Sivir, but I think you really got to focus this Soraka for Lunchboxes of Doom. On Lunchboxes of Doom if you're PBB, because given enough time, Soraka can be very annoying, and it's, one of the weird things about the champion is you have to focus the support so it doesn't have an impact, whether that being laying phase or outside of it. But a more standard team comp coming out from Power Bottom Boys. And I'm interested to see Kennen mid lane. I haven't seen in a very, very long time. Sivir has been seeing more uptick in play, whether it be professional or just in any fives. They want to go forward at you, and I don't know if I'd want to go forward into the comp composed by Power Bottom Boys. So with that being said, I kind of feel like Power Bottom Boys just kind of have the overall better team comp and have answers for the side of Lunchboxes of Doom. So if I was to give it to anybody, I'd be giving it to Power Bottom Boys. The only way I feel, cracking the cold one with the boys and the thems.
And the thems. Well, I guess is boys gender neutral in that context? I don't know.
Well, find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
That, yes.
Is it PC? Find out next time.
That.
Is it P? So who do you got, Rich? Who do y'all got?
Power Bottom Boys. I think that they just looked too good last game, in all honesty. That's all I got. That's my quality analysis for the day. Who did you guys say?
I'm gonna flip the script on you real quick. If that's your analysis, flip the team comps. Would you still pick Power Bottom Boys?
Yes.
Even if they had boxes comp?
Yes. Believe it or not, yes. I think there's upsides to their comp. I think they can follow up a Zac engage pretty easily. Actually, a Sivir speeding in a Kennen. And they have a really good front line. They can keep the Sivir Kennen alive with Soraka, so I actually don't mind their comp too much. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just, when I look at comps, I look at ease of execution.
I mean, yeah, that. Theirs is not particularly easy to execute.
You have to wait for the steadfast presence to go down on Poppy for anything to happen, and Rakan can still interrupt your engages outside of that. So they have ways of answering. Also, AoE Silence and Cho'Gath. Silence is the most broken ability in the entire game. That's why only 5 or 6 champions have it. Everyone else has knockups and stuff. But Silence is, right, I think, one of the most damning
I'm only counting
CCs.
4 silences.
Okay, Cho'Gath,
Soraka, Cho'Gath,
Garen, Fiddlesticks. Soraka, Cho'Gath, Garen, Fiddlesticks.
Kassadin, technically.
It just stops how it's coded.
It stops channels.
Hold on.
Hold up.
That's it.
Malzahar. Thank you, Thorpox.
Oh yes. That's right, Malzahar's gates on his Q.
Quality PMA LCS stream, just thinking of what silence is, and being like, fuck those spells, abilities,
no,
yada
hey.
yada. What did we miss?
Blitzcrank.
I have Blitzcrank Ultimate.
Okay.
Half-second silence.
Yeah, that goddamn AoE, and another AoE one as well. So
we've got. Yeah. Oh yeah. All the silences except Garen's are AoE in some form, because I guess Fiddlesticks bounces everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
That's stupid.
You know who I'm glad doesn't have it anymore?
LeBlanc.
God.
Yup.
Even though they reverted her back, but they did not do that.
Good. She got her silence back, and just no.
Yeah. Might as well just bring
Sivan
back
would
DFG.
actually cream his pants if that happened.
Why? You don't live long enough for the silence to do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
If you get behind, you're still useful.
Well, I mean, she still one-shots people. And she's
I mean,
9.
yeah, but she's silent. It's in the process
Who
of
do you-
one-shotting, you can't do shit.
Who do you have, Dylan?
I need to see the skins first.
Oh, you're right.
Okay, but
Yeah,
you have to predict while we're in loading screen.
That's what I'm waiting for, is loading screen.
Has to be loading screen.
Ooh, he's gonna be going with
Ooh,
bots.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go box on this one because they are missing 1 out of 2 potential Star Guardians on the side of Power Bottom Boys.
Oh my god.
So, especially because Sneaky cosplayed Pizza Delivery Sivir, so that's definitely a bonus on the side of Lunchboxes of Doom.
Lunchboxes of Doom are also missing a potential Star Guardian skin, though.
Yeah, but they don't have one already.
They don't have Soraka.
Yeah, but like it wouldn't fit the theme as much.
Yeah, they got that food theme down in the bot lane.
Yeah,
with
order of the
bananas.
banana, and you put it on top of the pizza, and then you take it to the pool party.
Okay, that is infinitely worse than pineapple on pizza.
What?
I
Oh,
don't
get
know.
out! No way, dude. Fruit pizza is the best.
Yeah, fruit on pizza is pretty dang
Okay,
good, man.
side note, pineapple on pizza is okay.
What do you mean just
Pineapple on
okay?
pizza is amazing.
It's okay.
Yeah, pineapple pizza is that.
It's not amazing, but like it's not
Okay.
as bad as like people who hate it would have you believe.
They just think it's weird because they don't want sweet stuff on there. But if you get pepperoni, Canadian bacon, and pineapple, you are living a good life.
You
Alright?
just call it ham, you know.
Yeah, I was about to say
mean-
it's ham. It's literally ham.
But it's cured ham.
It's literally
Okay,
ham.
but it's still ham.
it's ham.
Yeah, bacon is ham, but you don't you don't call it fried ham.
It is fried ham. Yeah, I call it fried
That's
ham.
okay.
What are you talking about?
You're fried ham.
You're
Yeah. I'm especially still voting against this this Power Bottom Boys team because they made the same mistake last game with their skin choices bot lane, and it gave up first blood. So Star Guardian and that base recon skin definitely clash, and they really need to work on their synergy down there. Budgie Ditters might get kills if their skins matched.
Yeah. Ooh, there you go. I also think that it was
Minions have spawned.
I don't know why they're all stuck up in this bush.
I don't
I
either.
don't think Murphy, Raudette, and them are gonna want to face check this. This team's not necessarily the most daunting, but still.
It worked last game, why the hell not?
Yeah, but like that far away, wouldn't they want to like wait in the banana brush?
Guardian says, I'll drink anything so long as...
Quality commentary, folks. I agree, Violet Socicat. Quality commentary. And by quality, we mean bad quality commentary.
No, what we mean is
There's-
quality.
You know, we really need Zorpox in here to talk about the skins. I
Oh
feel like
my
his
God.
analysis is going to be a little better than mine. Sorry, I'll work on my skins.
Yeah.
My god.
Although the
I don't know if-
Cho'Gath skin choice is pretty exquisite, I would say.
Gentlemen, indeed.
I don't
Yeah.
I don't have enough fashion sense.
No, it's just the only one that can actually talk.
Actually, Gentleman Cho'Gath, from like a fashion standpoint, is actually not bad.
What did you do? What did you do, Dylan? Why did
I
you
didn't
even?
do anything.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh my
The most
god.
important part of the game is your
Skin
skins.
choice.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Skins
Okay.
get wins.
Bear Senor is going hard on this bot lane right now.
Hard in the paint.
And that's really
Indeed,
what you want to
Arino.
do that's really how you want to play Soraka, is a little bit forward early on, especially into a squishy team like that when they don't have a super hard engaged tank. Yeah, sure, Rakan can go in with, he does have the engage, but he's not tanky up front.
Well, and
so
also,
Soraka wants to get in their face, drop down those star calls, and continually heal herself and keeps keep her AD carry's health up with that poke. But
oh, we got Zac
like,
coming in, gonna land onto Rob. There's a huge minion wave, so Box has to be a little bit careful. Minion damage and the ignite on the Juice Meowth, and he will go down to the minions. First blood for Rob in the 1v2.
Why do you make that game? Oh my!
And there goes Aurelion's passive. There goes his life. Yeah, there was really no business doing that gank. There was just too big of a wave that they had to know that was just a bunch of damage from those minions.
And the double buffs go on over to Rob.
That's painful.
Kennen is already poo-poo into Orianna, as it were.
Yeah.
And wait, okay, StarCraft gets the solo kill. So
an early 1600 gold lead?
1700? Jesus Christ, dude.
At 4 minutes. Looks like your skins don't matter, do they?
That's the point where Box just types GG in chat and then AFKs.
No, they still got. I mean, Sivir. I think the only thing that I can say about their comp that like concerns me is that their win condition is getting this Sivir into the late game, and if the rest of the map is behind, no matter how well Sivir does in lane, it's going to be very, very tough for her to reach those 3-item power spikes.
Yeah. Well, on the other hand, Piper is just stepping forward, getting autos onto Fudgy, forcing him back. Alright, already a 7 CS lead, not too much right now, but that could build into much more down the line.
Yeah, and it's something else I wanted to point out about the rocket that you were talking about, Dylan, is...
Oh wait, another Zac coming in, this time on to Cho'Gath top lane. He is only level 3. StarCraft does get the double knockup. He should be able to get out, doesn't even have to burn his flash. And, yeah. Oh no, the heal burn. Box are not out of this game at all, but like 3 early kills like that. If this was solo queue, someone would have typed GG in chat already.
There we go. You can make the solo queue reference, yeah.
Someone would have typed GG at champ select. Are you kidding me? As soon as we pick Kennen mid, someone's typing GG.
Oh wait, a return gank. The knockup. Elastic Sling Shot gonna miss. Just pops StarCraft into the minion though. But again, it's a tanky Cho'Gath. Already a Glacial Shroud. But we've got Rob on the roam bot lane. Not quite level 6 yet. Murphy trying to go for the play. Not gonna actually pull out that grand entrance.
Yeah, and this is the problem right now, I think, for Elliot, which is why you see him re-ganking top even though no summoners were burned. There's... Fudgy? Hello?
Hello? Hello, sir? Well, now Flash is top. Just everyone's top, but we'll get the stun against the wall. Flash is forward into the feast! Oh my god! Cho'Gath is a stupid champion.
Yeah, Ali can tell you that. He's a fucking stupid champion.
Slow is one of the most AIDS CCs in the entire game, and he's got 2 of them, plus massive amounts of true damage.
Oh, and that thing called silence. Yeah.
I can deal with the silence if he didn't have 2 slows.
I mean, like, you're slow already, so it's just, like, neutral for you.
I go as fast as I can.
You're right, dude. Well, not if you're... Okay, Jhin top lane, sure. Alright, that's fine. No, what I was gonna say is, like, there's no real ganks for Elliot to gank, so maybe he feels like he has to make something happen on this Zac, but... You need to farm!
Oh, okay, Bear Senor, thank god Bear Senor did not complete his back and not just leave Piper, but they are returning some damage on the Murphy. Won't just get himself out though, he'll be a-okay.
Banana of Destiny popping that Guardian.
Yeah.
The Banana of Destiny. Oh wait, hi Elliot.
Yeah, and like... I just feel like Elliot feels pressure to make something happen, but like... Showing bot lane relieves pressure in all the other lanes right now. There's no real reason to be down bot. You can't do anything with it. Your lane is pushing for you. Your guys haven't backed the enemy. Bot lane has. Your blue's up. You know.
But Luden's Echo Zac. Now hear me out.
I did, and I'm done.
Yes. Yep. On the other hand, Piper, actually, he has a 10 CS lead, but he has not backed. Fudgy did get it back in, has his tiers, so I guess maybe Aurelion feels like, oh, bot's ahead, this is a good place to gank, but they're not actually ahead.
The jungler is behind his bot lane in terms of XP right now because he's been sitting in lane so much. Like, he's not 6 yet for this game.
And one more gank coming back in. Just gonna slam Fudgy and Murphy together, forcing a flash out. Murphy just dashes out of there. He is safe. And Unsummoner burn, but yet again, not a quite successful gank. Rob getting the shockwave into the solo kill mid lane.
It's looking really rough right now. They got 2 tiers stacking on the side of,
The Rob fan club might actually have a valid point this game.
Yeah. Although I think the StarCraft lone squad has got to run for their money.
Menbung's gonna vote for StarCraft.
I don't know, but if I had a team, I'd want him to be my... I might even first pick him in the draft.
Oh my god. You might first pick him right before Steven wanted to pick him.
Okay, side note, I was going to pick that guy no matter what, but it was just funny to have Guy Fieri, Eric, Ron Burgundy just say, Sean, you have one job, you know what to do. And then here's Steven's like dejected voice, like, what? No! Sorry, Steven, love you, dude. So if you are Lunchboxes of Doom, you're 3,000 gold down at 10 minutes.
You type GG in all chat and AFK. No,
No.
you don't. No, no.
You have
Aurelion just needs to farm up. I think that's the big thing right now.
Yeah, Arion needs to finish that loot and Zeko and get his death cap rolling so he can just one-shot.
On the other hand, they did find Rob, and they're getting plenty of damage down. The flash forward into the pillar, that is a huge shutdown. 3-kill shutdown coming in for Lunchboxes of Doom. Right next to the Air Dragon. They will be able to pick that up. Hopefully, it's all 5.
Oh.
This is like, oh god.
So I feel like while...
Wait, what? Oh, oh yeah.
So this is exactly the Drake this team wants to have. They need Cannon, and they need Sivir, and they need Trundle to have this Cloud Drake to just be able to sprint really, really fast at people and make these rotations around the map.
Yeah, it's the Dylan Drake, that's for sure.
The Dylan Drake.
No, but I think Dylan's got a good point though. That even with being down the gold 2,000 right now that you are, and while the shutdown may not be on the person, the gold may not be going to like the carry that you wanted, maybe it's better suited on this Sivir, who is ahead right now by almost 20 CS in laning phase. I do think.
Oh, hello from Ash.
Out of the gank.
Didn't actually get charged, stunned into the wall, so he's okay.
I think having it on Elliot kind of helps put him back, as it's going to be the Runic Echoes, Zach.
Yep. It's a thing, I guess. I've seen it before.
Yeah, StarCraft taking.
Yeah, StarCraft is just gonna kill Jimmy if Jimmy's not careful.
Jimmy?
No, Jimmy just popped ult because he
so
took
he's
5
okay.
power shots. Yeah.
It looked a little closer than it needed to be because Jimmy was holding on to that ultimate, but in reality you need to drop that subjugate as soon as possible when you have someone caught under tower, taking tower aggro, because it reduces it shreds through their armor and allows the tower to just deal massive damage. I think he may have been able to kill the Cho'Gath. Does he drop that subjugate immediately upon StarCraft tanking tower?
Elliot's actually gearing up for another gank mid lane over Raptor Pit while the Raptors are up. Again, trying to force this a little too much. He could just be farming Raptors right now. Cancels it again.
Yeah. He's finally completed his jungle item, so his ganks are going to be a little bit more impactful. I would honestly just not...
The flash forward into the slicing maelstrom does get the stun off of the W, but again, miscommunication. Aurelion not here to actually follow up.
Yeah, maybe Ashen was, bluffing, and Rob, bought it right there. Elliot did finish. He's got his. Oh,
the shockwave and the ignite and the excuse me, Ashen. Rob gets another solo kill, this time with Aurelion looking on. He was actually pretty indecisive, and Rob just pulled the trigger.
Frontlash
Yeah,
looking bot lane while Piper is and Bear Senor pushed up way down this lane.
Yeah, the flash, support flash is traded. Frontlash with the flash stun into the wall, knocking him up. All the CC. Bear Senor gonna go down eventually. Frontlash picking himself up that kill. Very, very nicely ganked by him.
It's crazy. Just what? Thank you, Director Camera.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Director Camera. We got a couple things going on. Piper might take down Frontlash, is going to go down, though. They do take the first tower. Or Power Bottom Boys, rather. Take the first tower. Fudgy getting a kill on the Piper. Fudgy getting that kill is actually huge. Aurelion did not manage to take down Rob in the mid lane, so everything just going Power Bottom Boys' way right now.
Yeah, outside of that one kill, it's essentially a perfect game coming from Power Bottom Boys, as they just have gold leads in every lane, and the Righteous Glory is already finished on StarCraft right now.
Oh, honey.
He knows where his bread is buttered, and that's, you know, just being this meat shield and you know, running at people with most likely the Orianna ball on him.
But that's therein comes the problem. If that's their entire engage, you got that Trundle pillar though to just deny that entire item. Just one ability from Trundle denies an entire item out of StarCraft.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you can get if you can get the silence down, or even if you have Poppy also running in with Steadfast Presence, and then having Murphy jump onto the StarCraft who is stopped by a pillar, like, the range, there are other ways to come in. It'll definitely stymie just a little bit, the type of engage, but...
Rakan is also a fantastic engage. I don't know why we're not talking about him.
Oh no, I thought I did.
Pillar stops Rakan engage too. You can cut his dash in half.
That...
By the way, did anyone notice when they took Rift Herald? Because they just spawned it
I've never noticed, in all honesty. Well, there's Slice Maelstrom, the Shockwave just pulling back Aurelion, but Rob actually having a lot of damage dealt, but Rob takes down Juice Miashin yet again. Aurelion all alone and on his own, but just chooses to dive back in, misses the Elastic Slingshot, and now his blobs are gonna go down. The pause coming in, oh boy. Oh boy.
And now it's PMA LCS. Kids.
Oh, true. Yeah, oh, we got our pause. We're good.
Oh yeah, one per series, right, at least. State of the game, 5,000 gold lead. They've increased it by 2,000 from 10 minutes ago.
That's so rough for Box right now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It's gonna be, tough as we do resume game now, and they just took top lane tier 1 and 2.
Oh, got some feedback there.
Sorry.
Whenever I hear my own voice echoing in my ears, I usually just blame Menbong. Oh, Piper flashing forward for the autos. One more gets the kill. Rob deciding to be a feeder. The second death for him of the game. But yes, indeed. A great spell shield from Piper, and they might actually be able to pick up this kill on the front lash. She is a tanky Poppy, but a couple more autos, one more. Piper picking himself up 2 kills back. That's exactly what Box needed right now. Well,
what they don't need
as I say that, there's a choke on a killing spree. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Piper. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Piper.
Okay.
And Aurelion just dives in, tries to save his dead AD carry, but he's gonna get knocked up, he's gonna get charmed, takes Juice Ashen, baits him in, but Aurelion gonna go down again. It looks actually quite good for Box. He got a couple kills back, but then they just give up 3 in return.
Yeah, I mean, they chase for the kill onto the Poppy. That's fine. Get a double kill, get more gold on your win condition in this Sivir. But the engage from Elliot to try to go in, and again, whether it's the call to make that play or Elliot go in, you know, a little bit Butch Cassidy, just, I don't know. It's a little bit too, yeah, he's going really hard for it, as Violet Sociocat is mentioning in the chat. Oh
my God!
They're giving him the stack! That's beautiful, oh my god.
That was 69 health, by the way, so
perfect. Oh, yes, perfect.
Bring out your torpedoes, please, if you can, for the 69 in chat.
My torpedoes are too tilted.
Oh wait, is that not the command? What is the command? Is there not a command for it? Oh, it's just... Oh, hold on.
It should be a command.
Look, it actually makes Opie spam all theirs.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, that's really weird. Can we make it KJU and it like that be the
What?
Kim Jong Un?
Oh my god.
What? Oh.
Oh my god, I got nothing.
So for those of you in chat, if you see a clip that is worthy, not worthy, if the casters say or do something dumb, like we probably are right now,
All the time.
yeah, please clip and let us know. Clip it, do the thing, Julie, and yeah. All right, cool. You should clip it because I asked you to, not Greg. Greg's actually not here. That's PMA LCS. Just put the cam on Rob and only upload that. Yeah, there you go.
Alright.
Okay, it's locked on Rob.
Yeah, actually, just double click Rob. As he's
Oh, the flash into the slicing maelstrom again. Are they gonna pick him off? Yes, they will. The shockwave coming in. They should have the damage though. They do. Juice Me Action finally picks himself up a kill. Rob being a feather this game. In the meantime, though, there's just a front lash beating on the Jimmy.
Oh, missed the ulti.
Oh, but gets the kill anyway. Piper actually lived in the top lane.
I gotta
Elliot charging up the elastic slingshot doesn't actually hit anyone. Brings who's that Murphy back into the team, but Rurion just getting completely shredded by Fudgy Ditters. Are they gonna have? They will find the kill actually with the pizza disc onto the Ezreal. The Viper going in for the double kill. Does not give a damn about this Cho'Gath. And
Viper's really trying to 1v9 right now.
But Bear Senor goes down, so that's a 2 for 4 overall. Still not quite worth for Box. It's something, but it's not good. They lose a tower in the bot lane. It's a almost 9,500 gold lead pre 20 minutes.
Yeah, I think the thing is, when you're this far behind, you have to try to fight because nothing feels worse than just being choked out and slowly losing the game.
I mean, props to Box for trying something, yeah, indeed.
Piper's doing really well, and now that Juice Miashin has some items, really starting to work, do a lot more damage, even with some, you know, especially with the recent cannon buffs that he's received.
And Violet Sociocat noting that Jimmy just finally finishing up his Trinity Force at 19.5 minutes. Though I would not really say Trinity Force is an item that you particularly want to rush on Trundle. I mean, it gives decent stats, and the synergy of the Spellblade with his Chomp is pretty good. However, it's just not optimal when you consider that Titanic Hydra exists in this game, and that's definitely the item that Trundle needs. It gives him beefiness, gives him much more damage than the Trinity Force will, and it gives him wave clear, which he sorely lacks as a top laner.
I don't even think it's about when it was built, because I think around the 20-minute mark, that's when you want your Trinity Force units to come online. I think the fact is that you're 0-3 and 20 CS behind your enemy laner, and your team doesn't need you to be the damage. That's just not the right kind of like prioritization. You have to understand that if you're behind like this, for everybody watching, if you're behind, you need to build tank because tanks scale better. Damage does not scale as well, especially on a champion like Trundle, like Dylan was just mentioning.
In actual, both tanks are building damage items, so it very much is not optimal. They need both of them to be tanky, if any, at least one. But since it's neither, Jimmy is just gonna get melted by StarCraft. Maybe not. They actually have a decent chunk of damage. Actually, that was a massive 4-man shockwave, but another massive slicing maelstrom. But actually, huge pushback gets all of them out of the slicing maelstrom, and Rob going down though. But this is just clean up now for the power bottom boys. Murphy gets the knockout. Big Dick Jimmy trying to get the kill, but no. Murphy picks it up. Piper trying his damnedest to do something. Gets one on the front. He gets two on the front lash, but goes down anyway.
Piper actually spell shielded. Piper actually spell shielded the feast right there.
Yeah, spell shielded the Nom on top. I guess StarCraft probably thought it was gonna be going down, but yeah, it's up. To your point, Rich, we talked about it in pre-draft, and Dylan said you got a beefy front line for the Sivir come late game to play front to back and then have the Sivir. A beefy front line does not involve a Runic Echoes haunting guy Zac.
So Rurion does have blobs, that makes sense why he went in, and actually Juice Miashin has this damage. No, the heal. Oh no. That's gonna. Oh, the jump in does have the kill bop. And I don't know if they can kill StarCraft though. Pretty sure StarCraft can just 1v2 this. Yeah, they should just be backing off. Just get out of there. Rurion gets knocked up. Will go down. Yep. Tried the slingshot out, and they should honestly just backed out after they got the kill on the Murphy.
But guys, look at that massive wave top lane. StarCraft's losing all that CS. Yep. That's
He's an 8-0 Cho'Gath. I don't think he gives a fuck.
Whoa. This is a family-friendly stream, Rich. Watch your fucking language, please.
Yeah, god fucking damn it, Rich.
I hate you guys so much.
That's the shit we don't want to hear on this fucking stream, okay?
Fuck you guys.
What did we just say? No, I'm kidding.
God, I am figuratively flipping a table.
Red buff on Cho'Gath is annoying.
Yeah, and Trundle's trying to fight this. I don't know if he really can. I'm so sorry, Jimmy.
Rich needs to be banned.
What? What? No! Absolutely not!
Can someone clip the sequence and make it where Rich is the bad person?
No!
Yeah, just like, oh my god. Like, clip it with a title of like, Rich with their potty mouth or something. Oh no.
I hate all of you. Well, just Miashin trying for some type of last ditch something, but just gonna watch a Rurion die, gonna get stunned into a wall again. He's gonna go down. StarCraft is legendary. 9-0 Cho'Gath, Jesus Christ.
Barely knocked into that wall by the Poppy charge. It almost took him through the gate instead.
Yeah.
Power Bottom Boys is gonna be able to head over and pretty much get a free Baron here.
It is a 12,000 gold lead at 25 minutes.
No,
almost.
Box is putting up a bigger fight this game. They have 10 kills rather than 1. So, progress? I guess? Maybe?
No, numbers or stats are like bikinis. What they reveal is suggestive, but what they conceal is vital. And with that, I leave
That
you.
was the stupidest shit I've heard in my life.
Wait, are you serious?
That was pretty deep.
Oh my god.
You dug very, very deep for that one.
Oh Jesus, StarCraft.
Yeah, because if you
StarCraft is huge.
If you just want to cite numbers, which you know, if you look at like, okay.
I mean, they did in fact get more kills. They got 10 times more kills this game than they did last game. That is progress.
They are also
progress.
If that's quick math, they are also at a 3 times the deficit that they ever saw in last game.
And they are losing objectives across the map.
Negative process in some areas, but positive in others.
See, okay, here's my thing. I'm gonna talk about this really quick.
We don't need a philosophy lesson, Lamau.
No. Yeah, real quick.
God.
How do keys conceal? I will tell you.
On the next episode, Dragon Ball Z.
Exactly. When we find out what skin I'm using for my Goku cosplay. No.
Well, y'all don't have a Goku anymore, so I guess it is up to Menbung to do the cosplay. And Rurion into a wall, knock up. It's gonna get melted eventually. Eventually.
Murphy going
or
down.
not, because Murphy actually just going down does take a Rurion with him. But now, actual Pepper off to the side, the beautiful Poppy ult saving Front Lash's life, and now fight going all the right ways for Power Bottom Boys. Now Piper on his own, actually just autoing Fudgy, the perfect target prioritization. This could be 2 for him, or rather, Jimmy just gonna pick up 1 for himself. It's now just a top lane wet noodle fight. Front Lash off to the side, but Jimmy, there's no way he won it.
There's nothing noodly about those guys fighting each other.
Okay, it's a top lane tank-ish.
No, okay,
fight,
first
maybe.
off, it's not even the top lane just because it involves the top laners.
The top
Two,
laner fight.
if
There you
there's
go.
noodles, Jimmy's using ramen, and StarCraft is using, like, authentic, like, fresh... Oh, that feels bad, Elliot.
Rip. He's using... Yeah, Jimmy is using instant
Yeah, there's
Hi,
ramen,
hello, are you
and
okay?
StarCraft is using, like...
Actual
steel
question.
noodles.
Actual question, is Aruyan okay?
Military grade.
Yeah, military grade noodles.
Military grade assault noodles on the side of StarCraft.
Oh my god,
noodles.
Allie. Rich just likes to say the words wet and noodle. I mean, you're
Yeah.
not wrong.
Yeah, look at this bot lane fight between these two hyper carries that they noodle each other. You know what? I actually think that Rich, if there was a champion, it had a
Oh boy. Oh boy.
as a weapon,
Oh,
that they
boy.
would not say wet noodle.
I'll say this cast was better the first game. Kinda just devolved.
Learn
always-
to cast. Holy
always
shit,
happens.
this is bad. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say this: we've talked at length about ways that
At some point-
Lunchboxes of Doom.
It's just hard to cast a game that seems almost inevitable. Well, as I say that, actually Aruyan takes the 2 carries into the team, and now Piper just gets a free hit. The 2 kills onto the AD carry and mid laner. Piper now just shredding through front lash. In the meantime, Inhib going down to Cho'Gath? Yes, it will, but Piper picking up another kill. This could be the fight that Box wants.
Nice. Freaking
Nice.
spell shield again by Piper.
Yeah, Piper on point with the spell shields all game. They're now gonna just chase after front lash. I don't think they catch up to him actually, but they get 3 kills, but they're now losing the base. So
An incredibly
not
good
really.
engage from Iriot as the 3 carries from Power Bottom Boys grouped up on top of each other. Unfortunately for the Lunchbox of Doom, Juice Me Option was still respawning. Had they had that cannon with the Slicing Maelstrom, that's 3 dead instantly, just locked in, and then they could freely beat up on those 2 tanks on their way out. Instead, it took them a little bit more to shred through Murphy Raudet, allowing the tanks to get out of there alive, barely taking that inhib on their way out.
That's the noodle cast. That's a pretty accurate descriptor of this stream.
But yeah, I think now that I don't know if did Piper have his Infinity finished in that last fight, because now that the Infinity Edge is 2 or 3 more fights like that is huge. They finally get their second tower of the game, which is nice because there's so much standing gold. I don't think there's 12,000 worth of standing gold they can get anytime soon, but if their top and jungle built any type of tankiness to survive the massive gold lead that they are down and just peel for the Sivir. Because the one thing that we've seen Piper be able to do is use the spell shield correctly and be able to position correctly in these team fights. And sometimes when you're not necessarily a professional player, it's very hard to like not feel like, oh, I can just go balls to the wall because I have this gold lead.
Yeah, welcome shot. Oh my god, I really got nothing. That was just a massive shockwave from Rob. 3-man destroys Box. Juice Me Option, not long for this world. Aruyan neither. His life is going to just disappear. Big Dick Jimmy as well, just running away. Murphy flashes, bunch of flashes. The knockup does hit, and StarCraft is legendary. And that's just 4 kills. It's Piper versus the world.
Well,
What an incredible shockwave by Rob, though.
That was, oh my god. It was basically a shockwave engage too. It was just,
that was like throwing
God.
Lord levels of shockwave.
Seriously.
Like, Soraka died, I believe, before the dissonance came out.
yup, and I mean, it took a little longer than maybe it needed to, but 32 minutes. Power Bottom Boys do pick up the 2-0 in their first week of this season.
Get that MVP full out because I think it's an actual competition.
It really is. Like,
Yeah. I'm gonna put Rob and StarCraft at the top of my ballot right now. StarCraft not dying this entire series.
I mean,
and going
he was
13-0-7.
Did you see how tanky he was though? Like, he wasn't gonna die.
He's got the most farm in the game outside of Sivir, which 332 CS, nice at 31 minutes. The second most gold next to the Sivir. But Rob's shockwaves were so good.
God. And he had so many solo kills early on. It was beautiful, actually.
Yeah, and he definitely got help from Frontlash on that first
Cho'Gath
initial.
damage.
Wait, are you kidding?
No.
How is that possible?
It's Cho'Gath.
Lil. Oh my god.
I mean, Rob had the second most damage on his team. Piper actually had 24k, doing quite a bit of work that match.
Yeah.
But this real. I'm torn
Can you
between
go through the post game?
Yes. True. Thank you. There we go. Here, I'll show you guys this damage chart because this. What the hell is this?
Stream noisy.
Thanks, guys. I tried.
Hey, by the way, keep spamming chat that you can't see anything.
Because I totally haven't changed it yet.
Yeah, that when a Cho'Gath, I think
It's also a
in my
Cho'Gath
opinion-
that's ahead, so it's like, but still,
Well, I mean,
StarCraft still played quite well.
let's be let's be real. Their whole team was ahead, so it's that can
exactly.
be used for everybody.
That's true.
I will say that if I'm making my vote, it's gonna be towards StarCraft, just because being that beefy boy in the top lane, you just walking at people.
Boy.
They can't do anything. Dino boy, whatever you want to call him. You just can't do anything. Rob did amazing and had key solo kills to make more pressure on the map to where maybe Elliot felt forced to do some stuff. But if I had to give it slight edge to StarCraft over Rob, but they both did admirably.
Yeah. Rob, I mean, he died 6 times, the most on his team. Few too many, I think. But he's also not building full tanks, so it's like he does have the opportunity to die. I don't know, I'm trying to justify this. It's go vote an MVP. Someone tell Frontlash that he got the game 1 MVP. And we'll do a hop up to player of the game.
What do you think, Dylan? Any thoughts?
Oh yeah, Dylan, true.
Oh,
okay, there we go.
no, not really.
Okay.
I'm voting for Rob again because that's what I do.
The Rob fan club coming in
The
strong.
Rob early game really allowed the Cho'Gath to flourish from that time.
That is fair.
It put Elliot just on the back foot, trying to force things too hard, and allowed Cho'Gath to take advantage of that.
Oh, beefy bottom boy. Thanks, Sensation NC.
That's StarCraft.
Yep. Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah.
who is that? Oh, that's StarCraft. So yeah.
You want to jump up to PO the G? Potage?
Potka.
Yeah. Oh,
Well-
nope. Alright, we're here. God
Sure.
damn it, Dylan.
Dylan! Okay, well, we'll give it another minute on the game 2 MVP. We can also ask Bear Senior if he wants to get up here.
Here is the main reason why, if you vote based off of skins, Gentleman Show from Zorpox himself is a better skin than Darkstar Oriana.
Okay. Well, it is 9:45, so I'm gonna just type in poll results. And Rob gets it with 7 votes. StarCraft with 6. I mean, it really could have gone either way.
I think Zorpox's opinion on that one is a little biased because he's a more fan of a suit than a dress. So I'm gonna go with Oriana.
All right.
Oh,
yeah,
dude! The Rob fan
He's-
club. Thanks for
he said
subbing,
if
my
Rob
guy.
He said if Rob gets MVP, he'd sub. He's not a liar. Respect to that guy.
Fair.
Hey, I respect the person who keeps their word. Yeah. Thank you. Rob.
Rob. Same, dude. Just same.
All right. And we're into interviews now.
Yes. So,
All right.
I mean, we've got Front Lash.
We need
is Rob
Rob.
here?
We just need Rob.
This is true.
Oops.
Okay. Do we have? Yes, it appears we do have a Rob. Hi guys.
Hey.
Congrats to the Power Bottom Boys or the Beefy Bottom Boys, whatever, if you want to call StarCraft the Beefy Bottom Boy. But congrats on the 2-0, a nice strong start to the season. I'm generic question. How's it feel? Yeah.
I mean, of course, it always feels really good to open up a season with a 2-0 in the first game. We'll see how long we can keep a perfect record, so to speak. But we're just happy that the synergy's there and that the performance just turned out really well today. So.
Did you guys feel like the communication was going smoothly, and did you guys feel like on the same page for most of that match?
Yeah, I would say that while we might not have all been on the same page, we did a good job of vocalizing objectives and where we should go, and the team did a really good job of moving together and capitalizing on those objectives.
Right. Quick question for Rob. Who is your fan club in Twitch chat?
Those are some college friends.
Okay. And by fan club, we mean
brothers.
one person.
Yeah, he's my old roommate in college.
Okay.
Brother is watching. So
Okay. What's his name?
it's Brennan or Duex.
Hi,
Yeah.
hi, Brendan.
Thank you for subbing, Brendan.
Thanks for the sub. Yes. So yeah, Menbong, Dylan, y'all got any questions for MVPs? Shakeable. I love it.
So, Frontlash, I got a question for you. How does it feel to play with the man, the myth, the legend, Rob?
Ooh.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be honest. The feeling is indescribable, but I will do my best to describe it. It's like a warm feeling in your tummy and a tingly feeling in your fingers and toes. It's really hard to contain yourself, but I gotta say, I think we mastered it with all the practice that we've been playing, so we can actually play with the man, the myth, the legend, the Rob.
So are you saying that it starts at your toes and it crinkles your nose?
Oh
Wherever
my
it goes?
God, I
You
hate
always know.
all of you. Okay, Twitch chat, if y'all have any questions.
I got a question for Fudgy.
Hello.
All right, so when drafting, did you know, and you saw Rob on the board, what went through your mind as you were picking Rob?
I said Rob is going to carry it no matter what he plays. So we just pretty much just left every decision up to him. I'm going to be honest. He's just such a god, especially at pick ban. So the Karma is definitely one of those utility carries that we knew he'd be super safe on, and gave us really strong engage for that first team comp. And we knew Rob would be able to execute as our primary engage there with the Rakan. And then game 2, we said, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna give Rob the carry pants. And Rob put him on, and he filled out that ass so good for the Power Bottom Boys.
Yeah, I kind of want you to expand more on that. I'm not really getting it.
I think that was
No, I think overall, I thought both of you, I liked your team comps. If I may ask Grant a question. Hey, so, first week, sub, top laner, and everything. How did y'all feel coming from game 1 to game 2, and can you describe your pick ban process for me through game 2?
What pick ban process?
Okay.
I was just wanting to know. Because I can.
All right.
We were
So
talking
what?
about it.
Okay. So what happened was we banned Vi, Misfortune, Morgana. Then we forgot that we had to ban after. So for ban 4, Piper just screams out, wait, we have to ban, and then we just go, Graves.
Oh, well,
my
I'm not necessarily.
God.
I'm not even necessarily talking about the bands. I'm talking
Oh.
about like like how you decided to, like, what was y'all's mental coming from game one into game two, and what made y'all design the comp the way that y'all did with the champions you did.
Oh, well, the second game, we just kind of wanted to have a little more fun because we haven't had a lot of time to practice. Like,
Okay.
just gonna be honest, like Piper and Elliot work all the time. Sebastian is not usually available till late. Evan and I both had like our exam week, like he was proctoring exams and I had to take exams. So
Yeah, seems
We
like
just
that's
did-
for a lot of people right now with
Yeah, so-
finals and
I'm in
graduation.
the middle of finals week too, man. I feel that.
yeah, good luck with that. But we decided that for this game, it was just like we have all split to improve. So why not just have a little fun, play some picks that we just wanted to play. Elliot was totally fine to play his full AP Zach. I didn't care. Jimmy was pretending to be AFK sometimes and run through people, and it worked. So we got a good laugh out of that.
Oh, okay.
And then yeah,
Awesome.
not much to say.
All right, Dylan, you got anything?
Nope. I'm just
Okay.
pretending I'm gonna be allowed to play Shen by warming up on it.
Okay, well,
I wonder who would know that question. I guess we'll never find out.
okay, well, that'll do it for this series. We've got 2 more tonight,
Starting in 10 minutes.
starting in 10 minutes. I'm not sure if it's going to be on PMA SGN or still this
I
channel,
think-
but we've got Popo's Pecking Order versus, who are we playing?
Long anime schlongs!
Long Anime Schlongs, and then...
Yeah, your co-casters are going at it because
Yep. Yeah, basically. And then after that, we've got, I believe, Ashen's E-Girls taking on Send Nudes. And that's going to be at 11 p.m. EST in about an hour. One of these matches will be on twitch.tv/PMASGN, the other will be on PMALCS. Tune in and find out. And
I believe SGN will be the Popo's pecking order.
So yeah, Popo's Pecking Order is on SGN. Tune back in here at 11 for OEG versus SN. And until then, I've been Drauchi with Menbung and General Dill. I'm not casting the later series, so good night, y'all.